Now this right here has to be the most special car for me ever, because this is not just my first car, this is also a very good car. But what I have today with me is a more special car, because this is a Honda City 1.5 diesel manual that has done more than 4 lakh kilometers on the auto. Now generally I would do a walk around of the car explaining its design, but today, to be very honest, I'm not going to do that, because if you do not know the design of this car, if you do not know how this car looks, I think you are not an Indian. Because let's be very honest, all of our dads, of all of us, every middle class of India has dreamed to own this. Now this video is going to be all about the maintenance, the reliability, and everything about how the materials of this car have last after 4 lakh kilometers. Now first of all, let's start off with the bodywork and seeing the doors. Well, the hinges have completely given up, which is a known problem in Honda cars. Well, this also gives you access to a new feature that is only found in luxury cars generally. Jokes aside, this is a very common problem across all Honda cars on this platform. The Jazz also experiences this, the Honda City also experiences this, the BRV, the Mobilio, they also experience this. But of course, my car has not experienced that yet. I hope not soon. Now we are going to do a pre-presentation of another problem with this car, and that is, yeah, the ABS has completely given up on the car. But yeah, that is expected. 4 lakh चल चुकी है बेचारी, कितना ही सहेगी. What is issue free though, except for the noise of course? Earth Dreams. Despite 4 lakh kilometers in the auto, this car, except for the loudness, which of course is a factory trait, has not shown any signs of problems. None of the engine parts have been replaced, and 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 it still gets serviced in just 3 to 4,000 rupees. How economical is that? Even if you see the hinges, etc., there is no sign of rust anywhere on the car. So that does show how great this car was made to be. Closing off the hood, because of course the noise is unbearable. This is basically a tractor, a very comfortable tractor. Now apart from the 4 lakh kilometer figure, there's also something else that is very legendary about this engine, and that is the 30 kmpl mileage which this car has gathered over a trip of 2700 kilometers. For a general idea, 30 kmpl figure is what 2 of these make, 3 of those make, and even the Grand Vitara hybrid, which is supposedly a very modern hybrid car, does not achieve. Now starting off the car, and of course there is the noisy 1.5 ID Tech. The clutch to start with is very tight. That is of course expected from a diesel. I am not used to a diesel, so of course that is a problem for me. But again, the clutch does not need any replacement, etc. तो चल रहा है गाड़ी, अभी तक चल रही है. ABS light is on, handbrake light is on because there is an issue with the light, and there is of course this light. I don't know if you can see it. It shows that there is water in your fuel tank, but that apparently is a fake light. There's no such error in the car. So yeah, it might show some fake warning lights, but there's nothing really worrisome about this car. It works absolutely fine. It does accelerate well, and it also does brake well. But what it does not do well, this is the horn. This is a stock horn of Honda. So this is something that is disappointing, to be very honest. In a car like this, I mean in a car, not just this car, in any car, a car horn so meek does not have a place. So that is not a problem that we should be facing. But yeah, क्या कर सकते हैं, horn तो replace हो जाएगा, बन जाओ Creta वाला. Apart from that, there are no rattles. There are minor squeaks that you can hear sometimes, and that is probably from some bodywork that needs repair. The engine mounts that came with this car are still with this car, and every other part, including the intercooler, the radiator, etc., everything is still the same as it came from factory. Only the suspension has seen a rebuild, and even in that the shockers are still the same. Only the link rod, etc., have been replaced, but the shockers are still the same. So yeah, it does tell you about how the longevity of this car is. It is an excellent car that is made for the long haulers. If you are someone who is driving very frequently, who drives very frequently and to a lot of places, I think you should just pick this car without any doubt. The car has been serviced freshly. In fact, this has been serviced in front of me. It has fresh engine oil, and the total bill came out to be just 3,000 rupees. So yeah, that tells you a lot about how economical this car is. Of course, it also does have a very great mileage of 30 kmpl. In real world, 6 of these would have less mileage than this. Anyway, overtakes are a breeze, because although the diesel is a boring engine in terms of acceleration, in terms of net acceleration, it takes around 14 to 15 seconds after this age, but the overtake ability of this car is still nice. Now, if you are in the used car market, you are very lucky for this car, because examples of this car as old as 10 years are available in Delhi NCR for as low as 3 lakh rupees. For 3 lakhs, you are getting a car that lasts long, that is comfortable, that is reliable, and that is basically going to be your perfect commuter. Even though I have my differences with this car, because it is not exciting to drive, to be very honest. My 1.5 iVTEC is of course a better accelerator, but to be very honest, from a commuter guy point of view, this car makes a lot more sense. I'm not really sure if you would have a 1.5 diesel and you would upgrade to anything else. Nothing except that maybe can be termed as an upgrade from this. This car basically spoils you. It spoils you with its economical nature. Even in terms of electricals, there is nothing really that can go wrong with this car. It is a V-Spec trim, so it does not have a lot of electronics in the first place, and in the second place, it is a Honda, so again, nothing goes wrong. Now, this is of course a car that I feel sad to say goodbye to, and this is also a car that makes me love and hate Honda both. This makes me love Honda because, yeah, it does reinstate confidence in their reliability, and it makes me disappointed and hateful towards Honda, because why do they not focus on the Indian car market anymore? If you can make cars like this, please make cars like this.